Howdy! I forgot to put the stream on the channel initially, so people might find this late. So whoever's here, welcome. I forgot to schedule the stream. My bad, pimp, my bad. Yeah, could be a little bit slow getting people in. Could be a bit slow. We will see. I'll put it in the Discord. Hopefully we'll get people coming in swiftly. There we go. Okay. There is a poll in the live stream chat. Vote on that. Let me know what you're thinking. Who you think's going to win? I believe Wigan are the favourites. Understandably so. Can there be an upset? We will see. Games on BBC Two. Oh, is it? Get in. Don't worry about it, Sam. Don't worry about it. I'll probably watch on BBC Two then. BBC Two. Oh, it is. What movie is this? The Searchers. Okay. Right, Black and White is here. Good to see you again. Good to see you again, LOLO. Did you decide on RL26 or are you waiting it out? I'm kind of waiting. I might give it till... I reckon it might be Wednesday, Finn, when I get it. Because I'm going to make videos Monday and Tuesday. I might not have much to do on Wednesday. So I might just, like, get on stream, start early, stream for a long time. And just get used to it. Plus, Pro Team's still down, so that's kind of annoying. Hopefully that would be up by then, but we'll see. Seb, good to see you again, mate. Seb, good to see you. Hope FC win. That'd be interesting. What console am I on? I'm on Xbox. I think as a Wire fan, I think it'd be better if Wigan wins because I just need FC and Wakefield to lose when possible. Because it's pretty much established that Wigan would finish above us anyway. So yeah, I'll take a Wigan win. That's fine. Plus, I predicted them to win. I got 3 out of 3 so far. But it sounds like Pro Team could be up by the end of the weekend. Oh, well, that'll be alright then. Honestly, if you say there's been improvements to gameplay and Pro Team's actually up by the weekend, I think, yeah, I'll probably end up getting it maybe tomorrow, if it's up tomorrow, or just Wednesday. But I want to get it soon because I want to start putting content out there. Because I don't want it to die out in, like, the first week or two. It might... a lot of people are playing it, but it might actually pick up once Pro Team's available. But I don't want it to die out and then the views on content's not great. So I want to get a video series going. I want to get live streams going. But we'll see. On a bit of a high horse after the last 3 games. I can imagine, Seb. It's alright. It's alright. People get confident. That's fine. It happens. Interesting to see how Cuss goes at 9. Good point. I think he's quick, though. Cuss is kind of quick, so I think out of the ruck might look alright. Sees a bit of room to run. He'll go for it. So I think it'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. I'll do a quick run through of the team lists, and then we'll do one more before the game starts. As of right now, 9 votes, 56% say Hull FC is going to win. Okay, fair enough. In the backs for the Wigan Warriors, in the backs we have Field, Marshall, Eckersley, Wardle, Wade, Kieran and Smith. In the forwards is Havard, O'Neill, Dupree, Insemba, Farrell and Ellis. On the bench is Mago, Byrne, Leeming and Hill. Douglas is the 18th man. For Hull FC, in the backs is Hardacre, Barron, Rapiner, Litton, Martin, Charles and Caesar. In the forwards is SASA, Cust, Knight, Cartwright, Fash and Aiden. On the bench is Briscoe, Ashworth, Laylaw and Hutchinson, and Wainhouse is the 18th man. How long is Borough out for? That's a great question. Somebody might know in here, but I'll try and find out. Said he failed his HIA and will now miss the game against Wigan. Borough was also handed a 1-game ban, meaning he would have missed the game anyway. I guess just this week, Seb? By the looks of it, just this week. Good to see you, Sam Rito. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm thinking about multi-streaming, by the way. I know people here on YouTube might not be too bothered, but I'm not sure whether it would be a good idea. If people have any thoughts on it, that'd be great. Multi-streaming, maybe stream on Kick and Twitch, or Kick or Twitch and TikTok, as well as on YouTube. Like, I can pay for a service that'll help to multi-stream. I'm considering getting it. I'm not sure if it's going to be beneficial or not. I'm not sure. You hate Hardacre at fullback and Rapp in the centre? I think it's better than the other way round, if I'm honest. I think it's slightly better. Yo, lads. Paul, good to see you again, sir. Good to see you. Hardacre at fullback is miles better than Rappner there. Rappner gives me nightmares. Field try scorer and Wigan win is my bet, plus Barron try scorer. I could see that. I'm just not entirely sure how often Hull FC is going to score. That's the only thing. Barron might score. He might score in like 4 minutes, but we just don't know. We don't know when Hull's going to score. It's harder to kind of gauge. They might win. They might dominate. Who knows? We're 11-1 treble won yesterday in all singles. Bloody hell. I wish Hull FC would start putting their 18th man on the graphic that they post. That'd be great, actually. If they could do that, it'd be great. Warrington posted a picture of Mark Sneed in training. It was making me think he's going to play. It's making me think he's actually going to play. I don't think they'd do that if he wasn't going to. Pretty sure he was in the squad, actually. I know he's part of like the captain's run and they'll make a last-minute decision. Oh yeah, Leon Hayes is playing in the reserves today against Cass. We won 46. Wonder how Hayes got on. I'd love to find out. Yeah, it'd be good to. I think I've still got Wire TV, so it'd be good to watch that and see how he got on. Is Sneed in the thing? Yes, he is. Okay. So's Irwin as well, just in case. Alrighty then. FC will win, says Samrito. We're coming for second if Wigan lose. Good point, good point. Black and White's to win by 4. Okay. Can I be Hull FC 18th man, please, to instill the fear in Wigan? If you were a Hull FC fan and it was your birthday, maybe. Maybe. Harsh, that, Sam. God, that's harsh. Put me at 10 with the Herminator. Go on, Seb. Get stuck in. Get into him. Get into him. Oh, yeah. The NRL. I've not seen the games. I don't know what the scores have been. I only got one wrong. I got the Roosters game wrong. I've not seen the others. Oh, there's 3 games that I'm behind on. Only got 5 minutes, so I can't really. Oof. Kind of just need to skip to the end, to be honest. I don't want to. All right, let's just see then. Raiders. Oh, took the lead, then lost it. Oh dear. Then retook the lead. Then took a significant lead. And that's going to be Raiders 13+, which I think I had. All right. Get in. We like that. The rest had 1 to 12. Doggies took the first try of the game. Dragons took the lead. Bulldogs retook the lead. Dragons equalised. Dragons took the lead. Galvin. Ball over the top. Marcelo Montoya in the corner. Bulldogs with 2 minutes to go. Bulldogs 1 to 12. I got that right. Let's go. Let's go. And then Melbourne versus Manly. I went Melbourne 1 to 12. Manly with a 2-point lead. Melbourne with the first try. Manly respond. Manly take the lead. Manly extend the lead. It starts kicking off. Do Manly or Melbourne score? No, they don't. Manly score again. Are Manly about to... Did Manly upset? Oh, what a try from Coates. They equalised. Drop goal. Oh, Manly. Oh. I thought Manly could get the upset. I didn't think they actually would. Shit. Alright, well, I'm wrong on 2 games. Was your birthday a week ago? Well, you should have said. Unless you did. I don't know. Storm are awful. I don't know if that's true. They were on a massive win streak. Maybe join back at half time. Alright, mate. See you soon then. See you soon. Dragons were robbed, unfortunately. I have to go back and watch that. 2 tries shouldn't have been given. Flanagan was pissed. I can imagine. Right, we got about 3 minutes to go. He's on commentary. Okay. I just want to clarify something before I start being a little bitch about something. DC, what a guy. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. So on commentary, too hot? No, it's actually alright. Why haven't you got your FC colours on? They're not my FC colours, it's just my default hoodie. Alright, okay. You might just be being a pundit. So, right, time to be a little bitch. Right. So they got Ryan Briley on. Okay, you can provide that analysis. You can sort of feed off him, get that kind of, you know, that in-game input, right? But we've got some Scottish guy that we've never heard before on the BBC for Rugby League. I'm only round the corner. I'm in Warrington. You could have asked me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just one game. Just give me Salford versus Huddersfield next year if they're in Super League. What if you had to wear a Wigan shirt? I don't think that's going to be the requirement. You and Briley would have been a right parent. Mate, I would have asked him those beautiful questions. Who's the smelliest guy at Salford? You know? It's what people really want to know. But no, I'm not doing this to get into commentary. But at the same time, I'd like to do just one game. One game. Just give me dead rubber. I'll do that one. I could say I've done it. I'll put it on my CV. And I'll move on. I tell you what. Give me the grand final. Yeah, they're not going to do that. Would have asked him why Murphy played like Prime Slater. Maybe give the Warrington media an email. Do you know what? I don't think they'll want to work with me, to be honest. I've got a feel. I don't know if this is true, but I've got a feeling that the club and/or players don't want to do anything with me, because I'm sometimes critical of, like, quite critical of Warrington. Like, maybe the way I present my frustration is a bit much sometimes. So I reckon there's a chance they don't want to. I don't know that. I've got no idea, but I've got no idea, and not that big that they've heard you. Well, clubs have seen me on TikTok. Like, that's how they found out about the whole, the fundraiser thing months back. Other clubs have asked to work before, like Keithley, when I did the video with them months back as well. So some know. Rugby League 32. Oh, get in. Get in. True, Finn, but I think I might be a bit over the top. I might do a bit too much. Anyway, we're about to get underway. Come on. Wigan Warriors versus Hull FC. It will be Wigan to kick to Hull. And we're underway. Here we go. Let's end this poll. 22 votes, 55% say Wigan's going to win. Here we go. Hull FC in possession. 14 metres out from their own try line. First proper carry of this set is going to come from Aiden through the middle. Making a few metres there. Up towards the 20. Cust playing at 9 today. We'll see how he gets on. Cartwright with the next carry. Strong carry there up towards the 30. Good point, Finn. That's an excellent point. Early shift here from Hull, maybe. Fash gets smashed into. Let's see how Wade gets on again this week. Hopefully it goes well for him. It went fairly well last time. A few too many errors for a normal game, but it was his first game. Proper first team game in Rugby League, so we'll see how he gets on. So a kick on the last here. 4 players in the backfield. Interesting. Wade, with his first carry of the game. Again, stepping, trying to get lively. Don't mind it. Not really making meters, but is, trying to be lively. Trying to get involved. That's the main thing. Marshall. Hopefully he's kind of fully fit at this point, because he looked a bit off it against Lee a few weeks back. Minute and a half gone. O'Neill, then to Havard on his right. Carrying the ball over halfway. 2 more tackles to go in this set. Wigan already in decent field position, because it wasn't a great kick on the last from Hull. It's now with Dupree. Do you know every player, though? Not every player, because I don't know Laidlaw. I don't really know Hutchison that well. I don't know Wainhouse. But there's a bit of a mess here. Wardle collects the ball up towards a 10. Fresh set of 6 for Wigan. 6 or 7 metres out. Smith launches it right to Kieran. They got a bit of room on the right hand side. Maybe. Eckersley is in. Oh. Bit of a bounce. Worth a check. I think he's got it, though. We're not even checking it. Okay. 20 metre tap, 7 tackle set. Interesting. Like, can you say facts about them? No. But to be fair, commentators do like a ton of research beforehand. They do like a lot of research. Let's have a look at this. I think that was worth a check. Do you guys not think that was at least worth a check? Like, it might have slowed the game down a bit, but is that not close enough to at least have a gander? Anyway, okay, anyway. Hull FC in possession up towards halfway. Baron towards the middle with Charles, and then to Knight. 3 minutes gone. Hull FC, good field position. 2 tackles to go up towards the 40. Depends who's the ref. It was Liam Moore. Liam Moore is the on-field ref. I don't know who the video ref is. And they're back to Caesar on the last. Kicks from just behind the 30. Towards the back right. Wade underneath it. Barron, I think, knocks on there. Shepherded by Smith. Just kicks the ball up to Field. Lovely stuff. Field's moving. He's still moving. Go on. Do you know what? Do it for a laugh. Do it for the shits and gigs, mate. Brought down just over the 20. So Wigan hand the ball off to Wade for the next carry. Up towards the 30. Thinking complaints of a high shot there, I think. Marshall with the next one. Straight into Lafash up towards the 40. Come on, FC, says Samarito. And by the way, trust me, if I'm ever on commentary, you guys are getting little shout-outs in there. If there's a player called Sam that scores a try, I'm going to call him Samarito. If there's ever talking about drinks, I'm going to mention rum and coke in honour of Alex. I'm gonna slide random stuff in there. Lafash. It's all you will be mentioned in some way. There'll be little things kind of thrown in there. I won't have my own trumpet to play, but they'll do it in the stadium. 30 metres out for Wigan. And that's a penalty for Wigan. Almost 5 minutes gone. Jealous says, you all. Welcome to the stream. First time seeing your name. Welcome. Let's have a gander here. Ball came loose. Potential strip from Cartwright. Let's have a look. Go on, Rylan Briley. Rylan? Different person. Ryan Briley providing the banter. And thank you, Wigan, for just tapping and going. Thank you. Kieran, shifting left to Smith, launches it across the field. What a pass to Wade. Wade has to step off his left and cut back in. Good movement. Good movement. Over on the left-hand side. Back towards the middle now with Smith. Then to O'Neill. Looks to shift right. Good jam in there from Caesar. Wraps up Kieran. So just less than 20 metres out for Wigan. Almost 6 minutes gone. Plays this for O'Neill right at the sticks. Right to field. Launches it across to Marshall. Has to cut back in slightly. Marshall playing on the right instead of the usual left-hand side. Eckersley over on the right comes back towards the middle with Kieran. Then to O'Neill. Switches back to Ellis. Going to take a carry up towards the 10. Last tackle for Wigan. O'Neill has Havard on his left. Goes to Havard. Either back to Smith. Then Field. Pops it over the top to Wade. Bit of work to do here for Wade in the corner. Christian Wade cuts back towards the middle. Wrapped up. Good defence there from Hull. Good defence. Watch you religiously, mate, to be fair. Just never go on stream. Great content. Keep it up. Thank you, Jealous. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for stopping by. Do you get allergies? I do not. I don't think I'm allergic to anything. Or is it true that everyone's allergic to something? Or is that a myth? I don't know. If I'm allergic to something, I've not found it yet. So that's 7 minutes gone. Martin with the next carry for Hull. Hull. Cust with Knight on his left will carry this up towards the 30 for the black and whites, who are playing in black and gold. Women, when you get so many, Sam, you kind of build up an immunity. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, 7.5 minutes gone. Field underneath it, collects it on his own 20. Wade in possession. Up towards the 30. No, not true. Not true in the slightest. Eckersley with the next carry. Just short of the 40. 8 minutes gone. I feel like that's gone kind of quick. Smith, now to Farrell. Could have been a break in there. Could have been. It's close. Wasn't. Could have been. Now is Smith in centre field. We'll switch back to Havard up towards Hull FC's 40. And it's a 6 again for Wigan. Nah, not true. It's just conspiracy. Conspiracy. Almost 8.5 minutes gone. Second tackle for Wigan. It's now with Smith, looking to go right. Brought down by Aiden. Good work. Is it copywriting if you put the game on? Yes, Lewis. Unfortunately, yes. Maybe I'll get permission one day to show one game. Maybe. We'll see. Smith on his right to Nsemba, loses the ball. Dupree in the way there. So that will stop the game. It's going to be a knock-on from Wigan. Smith trying to pop it up to Nsemba to crash through the line. Hopefully an FC game. Maybe. Maybe one day. Maybe. The game is on the BBC though, folks. It's on Sky Sports Plus and the BBC. This will be a scrum for FC 15 metres out from their own try line. 9.5 minutes gone, just waiting on this ball to be fed into the scrum. It's BBC 2. Caesar will feed the ball into the scrum. He's out the back. I need to yawn again, sorry. Barron carries it just short of the 20. Coming up towards the 10-minute mark. Cust hands the ball to Cartwright on his right-hand side. Then up towards the 30. 4 men in the tackle, but he's still making ground. Now with Charles. Then to Knight. Out the back to Caesar. Across to Litton. Good meters there. Eckersley gets him wrapped up, brings him down just short of the 40. That's a good tackle, that. Hardacre. Now Caesar. Switches back to the Herminator. Up towards halfway. Just think Lasone. Lasone's an impact player next year as well. SSA comes off, Lasone comes on. But there's a break for Hull. Litton clipped on his ankles, brought down about 25 metres out. Cust on the last. 10.5 minutes gone. Caesar kicks cross field. Barron is there, but so is Wade. Nearly pushed into touch. Just stays in. That ball might have come loose. That ball might have come loose. So Wardle with a carry just over the 10 for Wigan. Smith at dummy half. It's just about to hit the 11-minute mark with Farrell taking up towards the 20. Should we get a trumpet? Should we get a random trumpet? Yes. Havard with the latest carry. 25 metres out from their own line. Wigan in possession. O'Neill then pops up to Dupree on his right, up towards the 30. Not a bad defensive set here for Hull. Smith will have to kick from just in front of his own 30 on the last. That's a long... Oh, that's a long kick. Oh. Almost perfect. Almost. 11.5 minutes gone. Goes out over the dead ball line. Was very close to a 40-20. It would have been a 30-10. Very close. Very, very close. So, Hardacre hands it off to Lafache on his left. Carries up towards the 40. Cust. Now the Herminator. Up towards halfway. Havard and O'Neill to get him stopped. Cust on his right now tonight. Bit of space behind the ruck. Bumps off one. Then straight into... Is that Dupree? Maybe. Quick play the ball for Cust. Right to Caesar. Across to Rapiner. Wardle's there to get him wrapped up. Where's my essay? Is he suspended? I can't remember if someone said suspended or not. Caesar will kick towards the back right. Got a contest. Wade loses the ball. Aiden looking for an offload. Oh. Another mistake from Wade. Just got to clean that up. What's woke about it? What's woke about it? God. A player injury. Didn't see who. So, clock stops at the moment, 12 minutes and 52 seconds. Not sure who it is that's got the injury at the moment. Eckersley. Oh. That's unfortunate. I'm a fan of Eckersley. Carter, welcome to the stream. What did I predict? I predicted 24-12 to Wigan. So Eckersley is unfortunately being helped off. That's unfortunate. Why does everyone's comments keep disappearing? It's people can retract their own messages, I believe. So Carter's chosen to remove that, but I don't know why. I need to yawn again, sorry. I'm not bad predict my message, I don't know why. Oh, okay. It did it by itself? I don't know. I got no idea. I might need to mess with like the restrictions, like the comment restrictions. So over on the left-hand side with Martin, I think I've got like light restrictions on, like just in case like no really bad stuff is put in here. So I'll have to sort of fiddle with that a bit. No, I don't have mods because I don't actually really, I don't think I need them, to be honest. Now with SASA wrapped around the neck possibly, in front of the sticks, few metres out, 13.5 minutes gone, last tackle. Or let's see, go right to Caesar. Chips it towards Wade. Barron versus Wade. And it's knocked on. Wade is brought down to the ground. That's a try for Hull FC. Sorry, just the fact that Rapida had his arms around Wade and just slowly dragged him to the ground, it kind of caught me off guard. But there you go, that's a try for Hull FC. Sorry about that. My bad, pimp. Who did score? Was it Cartwright? I think it was Cartwright. Yeah, it was Cartwright. Yeah, just the other bit just kind of took me out. Nice try, Paul. Nice try. Paul's trying to do the job that Alex would normally do. Anyone else hearing like a ringing? Or like a... Sounds like crickets. I don't like that. I don't like that. I can legit hear something. Like I'm not yanking your chain. I can hear something. Jack Charles to add the extras to make it 6-0 for Hull. So yeah, apologies for missing that try. The kick though looks good. It is good. It's 6-0 for Hull. I'm telling you, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something. BBC 1, it's not there. BBC 2, it is. I knew I wasn't crazy. Okay, I've lost the last 7 in France. Okay, interesting. You're going to have an aneurysm watching Wire? Hopefully. Back underway. 16 minutes gone. Hull FC on their own 10. Aiden with a carry through the middle. I want to put that fan on. I'm getting a bit warm now. I might put that fan on. Next carry from Hull. Cartwright up towards the 20. Second tackle. Third tackle coming up. Who scored for FC? It was Cartwright. It's carried from Knight up towards the 30. 16.5 minutes gone. Gets an offload for Cuss, though, now with the Herminator. His shirt is ripped slightly. He's not just dressing as Simon Cowell. I haven't got any. Unfortunately, San Marito, I haven't got any. I had 2 in the house yesterday, but I was low on drinks. I ended up getting 1. Do you know, I think I've got time between this and the next game. So I might go to the shop and get a drink if I've got time, which I think I do. So now with Wardle, 17 minutes gone, he's brought down on his own 30. As an FC fan, don't want FC to win just to make it a bit easier for Wigan to win the league, not KO. No, that's not the right thing to say. That's not the right thing. Is the crowd noise real on the TV? I think so. It does sound kind of... Now you mention it, it sounds kind of COVID-esque. When they used to pump it in. I know what you mean, though. It kind of sounds like it. It's good ball movement. Good hands. Wade. Shifting. Go on, lad. Oh. Good tackle from Zach Hardacre. Do a meet and greet at the shop. Imagine. Sainsbury's would go mental. Kieran. Over on the right side of the field. Launches it over the top to Marshall. Cuts back in. Spins. Martin gets a hold on him. So they'll play this now. Hull FC in possession. Martin. Stopped 15 metres out from his own try line. I know it's bad saying I'll be happy... saying I'll be happy to win, but I really don't want KO winning the league. Well, the thing is... You can win you need to win, by the way, to actually make sure you get into playoffs, because Wakefield are doing well. You need to win. KL might also lose to Wigan later in the season, and they'll have other tough games. So, you never know. Not Tesco. Not Tesco. Knight pops up to the Shermanator. Just short of halfway. Left-hand side now with Caesar. Drills the ball towards the touchline. It goes out behind the 10. Nicely done. That's all right. 19 minutes on the clock. Just running that clock down. That's not too bad. Wigan aren't looking amazing yet. Still a bit of work to do. Do you know what? Ramaman, now you've mentioned it, that crowd noise sounds fake. It sounds fake. Knock on from Ellis. Turnover on the 30. 20 minutes gone. Mistake from Wigan. Ellis with the knock on. Hull FC have great field position now. Or in great field position. There's no change in reaction to the crowd. There's no change at all. It's the same. It's the same noise. .20.5 minutes gone. Scrum for Hull FC, 30 metres out the back. Now with Cuss, then to Caesar. Across to Hardacre. Wrapped up on the 20, over on the left-hand side of the field. Now Lytton. About 17 metres out. Caesar will hand the ball off to Knight. Bumps off one. Bumps off another. Knight with a great carry. 15 metres out, right to Charles, then to Caesar. Across to Rapiner, bit of work to do. Skips past Wardle. Nice hiccup, great timing. Excellent. Over on the right-hand side, a metre out, plays this for Cartwright. I need to yawn as well, this is not good timing. SAS8. Stopped on the 10, dragging 2 defenders. SA now a metre out again. Maybe 2. Just in front of the left post. Course goes right to Caesar. 4th tackle. Digs the ball through. Smith is there to push it over the dead ball line. Well done, Harry Smith. Nice kick, though, from Caesar. Very nice. It's fake on the BBC. It's right on the red button, but the sound is distorted. Oh, right, okay. "22 minutes on the clock." So, long dropout, eventually collected by Hardacre. He's going to hand the ball off to his teammate, Aiden, who carries it up towards the 40. So, fresh set of 6, 22.5 minutes on the clock. Cust will give it to Hardacre on his left. Goes straight behind the ruck. Cust left to centre field, then on his right to Charles, 30 metres out. Now with Caesar. Room to run for Aiden. Caesar support from Cartwright. Hull FC are in again. They are in again. Hull FC. They look comfortable. Wigan look very uncomfortable. What is going on here? Breakfast. That's going to be 10-0 for Hull with a kick to come. I reckon they'll get it, so I'll just give them the kick. When's the meet and greet happening then, mate? Oh, when just after full time. Me and Dill will be your Max and Paddy. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So kind. 23.5 minutes gone. Lead extended for Hull. Red button's 15 seconds behind. Well, it's better than the Sky Sports app being like 25, 26 seconds. Yeah, that fan's going on. I can't. It's getting warm in here. "24 minutes on the clock." These carries through the middle, Cartwright double, indeed. These carries through the middle from Hull FC, they've been solid. Some quick play the balls, offloads, post-contact meters, dragging multiple defenders. Good carries from SASA, Knight, some from Aiden. Moving the ball quickly. Completing sets, getting to the end of their sets as well. Much better than last week and the week before, I think, as well. Wigan just I think Hull FC's doing... Sorry, Wigan's doing everything kind of... like, sort of right, but... just... everything's a bit slower. Not as strong, not as fast. The kick from Charles is good. The kick was harder than I thought it was, but he's absolutely nailed it. It's going to be 12-0. I'm not lying, that FC kit is beautiful. I was thinking of doing like a kit review before the start of the season. All 3 of Hull FC's kits are in my top 5. Of the 30-odd kits that are in Super League, Hull FC have 3 in the top 5 for me. I think their home kit is number 1. I think their away kit was like... yeah, their away kit I think is below this 3rd kit. But Leeds' 3rd kit, like the yellow and blue, that's in the top 5 as well for me. I think I had that 4th or 3rd. But yeah, Hull FC's kits have been gorgeous this year. But their home kit looks so clean. The gold goes so well, it does. But yeah, even their other kit, the light blue one, is nice. So over 25 minutes gone, Cust in possession. He's brought down on his own 30. 4th tackle. Now in Knight, jammed into by Byrne, but he evades him. 25.5 minutes gone. Finn Bobs will be having kittens. Interesting. Wade, bobbles it slightly, but takes it cleanly enough on the 30. Steps past Aiden. And we'll play this just short of the 40. Smith hands it off to Wardle. Up towards the 40 for Wigan. A brick wall of FC, absolutely. O'Neill at dummy half on his own 40 will hand the ball off to Farrell. Brings it up towards the halfway line. 26 minutes on the clock. 3 more tackles to go in this set for Wigan. So what can they do? Ellis. Then across to Mago. Now inside FC territory, just short of the 40. 2 more tackles left in this set. O'Neill goes himself. Oh, someone hit in the schnoz maybe? Cust, I think that is. 30 metres out, they'll go short side left to Smith. Nearly knocks the ball on. Very close. Gets the kick away though. Hardacre underneath it. Takes it cleanly wrapped up by Wardle. And stopped on his own 10. So I predicted 24-12 to Wigan. I'd be surprised if Hull FC don't actually score more points in this game. So I reckon my exact score prediction is probably going to be wrong. Probably. Martin with a carry up towards his own 20. 27 minutes on the clock. Rapiner. And the ball off to Fash on his left. Gets an offload as well. Rapiner. Pass 1. Pass 2. Or towards the 40. Gets an offload to Litton as well. He's got Martin on his outside. Trying to get around Marshall. But Marshall's there to just knock him onto the floor. Hull FC up towards Wigan's 40. That's great movement. Great meters again. Hull FC winning this battle in the middle. Just a lot of energy. A lot of intent to get involved from everybody. And Lafash gives it to Caesar. Kicks from Wigan's 30 towards the back right. Wade underneath it again. Loses the ball. Wardle collects. I kind of feel sorry for Wade, but at the same time, this is one of the basics of Rugby League. You just got to get it right. You just got to get it right. Smith is grabbing him by the collar and having a word with him. I think Wade took his eye off the ball there. FC need to go for one more, then one it's too much. I agree. Come on the wire tomorrow? Absolutely, Kevin. Absolutely. Wigan can't lose a game in the first half. What a game week. We'll see. 11.5 minutes to go. We'll see what Wigan can do. Head to head. Super League. Since 1996, 52 wins for Wigan, 15 for Hull FC. This will be a scrum for Hull. With 11 minutes to go. Hull to extend the lead once again. 10 metres out. Charles will feed the ball into the scrum. Cust will receive it out the back. Does that sound weird? Maybe. He'll go right to Hardacre. Engages the line. He's now stopped 5, maybe 4 metres out. Wrapping it over on the right hand side of the field. We'll come back towards the middle with a 6 again. Now with Charles. Then to Ashworth. He's brought down 5 metres out in between the sticks. Great chance for Hull. When do they pull the trigger? They go left to Caesar. Maybe now. Hardacre shoots it across to Martin. Just collects it cleanly enough. Stopped 11 metres out. Now Hardacre. Then tonight. Now Caesar pops up to Cartwright. On for a hat-trick today. Rapiner trying to get around the outside of Wardle. Wrapped up 9 metres out over on the right side of the field. Half an hour gone. Barron back towards the middle with Charles. Then tonight. Stopped on the 10. 2 more tackles to go in this set. It's now the 4th. Cust on his right to Caesar. Kicks the ball through. Collected by Smith. He'd love someone in support. Room to run though. There could be something on here. There could be. Smith still going. Oh. Nice one. Nice one from Smith. He should be used to catching kicks. He played Union. Well, League is better than Union? I would agree. Can you show the game? Unfortunately not. It's copyrighted. What a carry. Absolutely, Paul. Very nice. I think he was looking around for field. I think Wardle on his outside, like on his left, where he wasn't looking, was creeping up. Leeming's on the field now. Ellis, only 30 metres out. Great chance for Wigan here in good field position. There's an offload for Leeming. Possible knock on. It's now with field. We're going to play on. Launch it across to Wade. Has to use his feet to... Not blaming Wade for that one. That's probably on field for the pass. I do agree it went forwards, but yeah. Wade had to use his feet to try and control it, but it went into touch. He's got some tech issues here with the referees. I think Wigan... The two things I think that Wigan need to do at the moment, number one, is they've got to start either reducing offloads or slowing down the post-contact meters. Maybe quick play the balls as well, but if they can just stop the offloads or stop the quick play the balls / post-contact meters, that's a good start. One of those three, stop one of those, and two, they've got to start being adventurous in possession. Pro team still down? Oh, that's great. That's excellent. Lovely. Well, I guess I'm lucky I don't have the game. I've not been... I need to see if I've actually been refunded for the 2 occasions that I've refunded. I do need to check that. Because that's roughly £100 I've not got back yet. Have I got it? Oh, I think I have. I've been refunded. Get in. Lovely. Right then. Penalty for Hull FC. My bad, Pam. 32.5 minutes gone. Caesar now with Aiden. Leeming, Ellis and Havard in the tackle. No, I did not. I missed that. It's right to Charles. I need to yawn again. For God's sake. Ashworth on the 40. Cust, left to Charles, then to Caesar, goes himself, wrapped up by Ellison and Sember, just less than 30 metres out, plays this for Rappner, he'll go short side left to Hardacre, only 15 metres out, 33 minutes on the clock, 7 minutes to go in this first half. Cust, over on the left, on his right to Caesar, he'll switch back to Aiden, takes the carry straight into Nsemba, May goes there to help him get to ground, 9 metres out, left of the sticks, Cust pops it up to Caesar, who strolls in. Holes in again. Holes in again. Well, if I don't know, and you don't know, who knows? Honestly, who knows? Who bloody knows? That's 16-0 with a kick to come, but it's right in front of the sticks. I have said that Wigan has been more vulnerable on their own goal line. I have said. In my predictions video, by the way. Just to be clear. 34.5 minutes gone, 16-0 for Hull FC. If you get a fresh set of 6, if you kick to Wade, a second best, yeah, pretty much. Which is what they've been doing. I've not. Have they even kicked towards the back left? Maybe once or twice at the absolute most, but Yeah, it feels like just constantly kicking to Wade, which is the right call. Because if you get a contest, it's Wade versus Barron. Like, it's perfect matchup. Doing the KO match, Rob? Yes, I will be. I will be. And the kick from Charles, right in front at sticks. The kick is... It's bloody lovely. It's 18-0 for Hull. Interesting. .35 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. The clock is still ticking. 4.5 minutes to go. Herman SSA with the next guy. Has SSA done the full half? I think he has. Has Knight done the full half as well? It's now with Ashworth. Have Knight and SSA done 36 minutes? Cust, shifting behind the ruck up towards the 30. Did he? Because Ashworth's on now. It's now a Hardacre. Wigan away off it? Yes, they are, Dingle. Yes, they are. Knight. Last tackle coming up for Hull FC inside Wigan territory. Oh, he just came back on? Oh, right, okay. God, I thought he'd been playing the whole half. Same with Knight. Like, has Knight done the whole half, though? Because it feels like they've both been on the entirety of this game so far. But Wade does collect that one. Wrapped up 11 metres out from his own try line. Now with Wardle. Up towards the 20. Cartwright with the brace so far in this game on for a hat-trick. And his teammate Charles to bring Wardle down. Smith then hands it off to Marshall. Went off at 25, came back on at 35. Okay. Now with Nsemba. Smith. Now Field. Then Wardle, wrapped up by Barron. Harvey Barron. God, they'd love to get Marshall, Wardle or Field in some open space. It's drilled low towards the back left. Collected by Hardacre. Already up to the 30. And a little bit over it as well. Alright, Jay, good to see you, mate. Bet you're happy. Bet you're happy indeed. Now with Barron. Up towards the 40. I bet Jealous is happy as well. Now wrapping it up towards halfway. 2 minutes to go in the first half. You're having shortbread. Oh, go on, lad. Oof. Burn into Cartwright. Burn. Warrington bound, I believe. I don't know if that's official, though. I don't know if that's, like, fully official. I know the club's not announced it. But it's highly rumoured. It's now Litton down the left. Martin. Room to run. One to beat. Well done, Jay Field. There is an offload. It's still in play, apparently. A minute and a half to go. SA. A metre short. A metre short. Hull. Are they going to hit 20 plus? Last tackle. Through the legs. Straight back into Caesar. That is a 6 again, surely. Penalty for Hull. They could go for 2. I'd love it if they tap. I think 2 is a smart move. If they go for 2, I get it. That's fine. But honestly, you could just tap and go here. But you go for 2, you make it awkward, make it a four-score game. I get it. So he's not happy about something. I'm making this better for you at the top. Ah, yeah, the guys at the top will be loving this one. If Catalan's getting an upset after this, Wigan will be kicking themselves. Because, like, it's there for the taking. Like, to level it at the top, they'd be kicking themselves. Hooter has sounded 18-0. They're going to go for 2 here, I think. I'm not too sure what's happening, because, yes, they are going to go for 2. They should get this one. I don't think KR's going to lose. I think there's the potential. I think the only real possibility is just, like, through the middle. That's where Catalans have the best chance of, like, competing, is through the middle, because they've got a big pack. But I'm pretty sure KR's going to be fine. I saw you mention that. So I've given the conversion. So he's not scored it yet, but I've given it. Charles to make it 20-0, and the kick is... Alright, just don't show the kick then. Thanks for that. It's half time. 20-0 to Hull FC. Oh my god, I predicted 24-12. That ain't happening. Hate KR, but I genuinely see another 30 plus. There's a great chance it probably is. I think I went 26-12 to KR. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Nobody expected this, mate. Nobody expected this. This is crazy, bro. Crazy. Have more hope in my grandma with dementia to make it past 100 than KR losing. Okay. Okay. If anyone watching has TikTok, by the way, and you don't follow me on there, if you could do, that would be splendid. Thank you very much. Okay. Samarito. Bloody hell. Do they have different rules in uni where they don't have to catch the ball? No comment. No comment. No comment. This is very unexpected. Okay. I'll be honest. I'm still getting a bit of FOMO about Rugby League 26. But, yeah, still need the game to make the improvements. Okay. Also, well done to Warrington Reserves. who beat Cass Reserves today. I believe Leon Hayes. Leon Hayes was playing today. Got a full 80 minutes in. Sam Burgess did say that Hayes could have been considered for tomorrow against Cass. But they didn't want to force it. So he has been training over the last few weeks, but put in a full 80 against the reserves. So that's all right. That is all right. Hull FC. This just came up on Facebook. Hull FC posted a matchday graphic with Rugby League 26, like the load-up screen in the background, with Wigan's 83 overall, and then they gave themselves a 99 overall. They put in, like, they updated the logo to be, like, new, because they've got kind of a older version of the logo up there on RL26 currently, but they gave themselves 99 overall. Oh great, Everton's losing at half time. I know it's pre-season, but we always struggle in pre-season. It's getting so boring. The teams that always finish near the top of the table always win pre-season games. Always. But we never can. We never can. Travers, Patterson, O'Brien, Branthwaite, Mikalenko. That's our first team. Are you taking the piss? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. Another load of shite. Oh, can't wait. Can't bloody wait. Just get Rugby League live, lol. Could do. Bring 2-point field goals back. They should do. I reckon they should do that in Super League. Taxi for Pete. I don't know if I agree with that one. You mind Rugby League 26 again? I'm really enjoying it now. Well, you got rid of Rugby League 26. Yeah, so... Okay, I've got my normal account for Xbox, and I made a Kinetic Rugby League account. I was trying to spam the game, like, at midnight. I was trying to get the game up on Xbox. It kept appearing, then disappearing. I just went ahead and bought it as soon as it came up. I accidentally bought the bundle, the protein bundle, because they didn't have the two options, like the normal game and the protein bundle. I bought it on my main account, but I wouldn't get the extra points on the Kinetic RL account, so because of all the issues on the release date, I just decided to refund it, because then I'd buy it back on the Kinetic RL account. I then bought it back, just buying the normal version, played it on stream. That was the one game I played in the normal version. Didn't enjoy it, because it wasn't even registering passes. And then thought, until they make fixes, I'll just refund it. So I refunded it again, because I don't enjoy playing it. But according to Finn, they've fixed some things, so I'll get it again soon, because I actually want to start making content. I'd spent 100 quid on a new capture card, so I need to actually use it. So I'll probably get the game soon, and then just try and get used to it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with the passing. Maybe it's just me. Maybe. Having to overturn a 12-point lead as North Wales versus Midlands. Ooh, go on, Sep. Get stuck in, lad. Wasn't Cash Reserves full of first teamers too? I don't know. I'll have to have a look in a sec, Kings. Wade will be playing reserve grade soon. He might be. Share it on Discord. Is William staying or what? Share what on Discord? What did you mean by there, Paul? Is William staying or not? I've got a feeling he is. I'm not entirely sure, Paul, but I've just got a feeling that he is. I think he'd stay one more year. I think he'd stay one more. What was I gonna do? What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to check the Cass lineup. I don't know if they'll show the reserve team. Oh yes, they will. They had Tate, who I think's played some first team games. Okoro, Mustafa. No, it wasn't. It wasn't full of first teamers. I assumed it wasn't anyway, but it was worth a gander. All right. Okay. Let's be real, he's not good enough for NRL. I think he is. I do think he is. Just depends what team he's in, I think. He did well for the Raiders when he first went. I think he'd do well at the Dolphins. They got a nice team there. Got themselves a nice team. I wonder what's going to happen with Lewis Dodd. That worked out. Over Katoa, Nikarima and O'Sullivan. Well, I think the idea is that he would play alongside Katoa. I think that would be the idea. He came in against the Panthers and teared up 2 assists in like 10 minutes. Well, I'm a fan of both Nikarima and O'Sullivan. I would take both of them here. If there's like a swap deal, I'd take both. Somebody mentioned something about Josh Kerr, like we'd get Josh Kerr in a swap deal. If that's true, I'd be very happy with our forward pack. I think Josh Kerr is an incredible impact player. Hammer. What about him? What about him? Hammer for Williams. Oh yeah, of course. Dufty to 6 or Dufty gone? Well, yeah, I'd take Hammer so, you know, if he, you know, wants to come to Warrington. Of course he does. One thing that's good though about the Ashes, by the way, is Apparently, because the two of the games sold out so quickly, that the budget for advertising and stuff, like ads, is pretty much full to try and sell out Wembley. Apparently, which is a good sign. Yeah, Samarito, I heard, Hamaso Tabai Fidel has heard a lot about IKEA in Warrington. He's heard a lot about it. Hamaso Tabai Fidel dreams of driving over Runcorn Bridge. He just wants to be near Warrington. He just wants to be near it. I can't believe FC's doing this though. Wigan have been off the pace. They've been off the pace. Do you know what? Let's have a look at my current power rankings. Is there anything I change? I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna have a gander and just look. So, still waiting on a few. I think I know some of the changes. Okay. He said Thelwall Viaduct rivals the Golden Gate Bridge. Mate, he's just ready to get to Warrington. He's ready. He's so ready. Hamaso Tabai Fidel, Kevin. That's who we're on about. Some reason you need to stop, okay? You need to stop. Technical difficulties with the referee. What can Wigan produce in this second half? What can they do? I don't think it's that realistic, to be honest. I don't think so. I don't think so, Chief. Oh, I heard that too, Samarito. I heard Cleary, he's actually possibly going to Salford, because he would be close to his missus, but it's basically been. He was told that it's just going to be him plus the rest of the squad of reserves, but he said, yeah, it's fine, because he'll dominate anyway. So, well done, Salford. Right then, getting back underway. Second half has begun. 20-point advantage for Hull FC. And they will kick to Wigan and may go with the first carry of the half. Over the 20. Very strong. Only Super League team I see him going to is Saints or Leeds. I see him going to Leeds. Leeds, Saints, Warrington, or... Oh, there was one other I had. Possibly KR as well, because I thought May might have been on the move or something, so... It's not the joke that you think it is. You know, that's actually a possibility. Like, it actually is. Not a bad side haul, are they? They're okay. They're okay. They need to be a bit more consistent overall. Well, they're doing well here. Up towards the 30. With Hull FC in possession. Just over a minute gone. Now with Cartwright up towards the 40. SASA over halfway. Nathan Cleary with a kick to Conor Wrench from the slums of Warrington. Well, to be fair, the slums of Warrington look like a utopia compared to the residents of a St. Helens residential. So, pick your poison. Wade, up towards the 20. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Marshall, with an arm around the neck, possibly from Lafache. No, up towards the 30, a few metres short. Field now to Farrell. Over the 30. Third tackle for Wigan. Leeming in centre field. Nice try, Sam. Nice try. That is going to be incorrect play the ball. And it's going to be Hull FC ball inside the midfield. When did I say 15 years? I don't recall saying 15. SASA in centre field. At dummy half. Hands it off to Ashworth on his right. Oh, that's delightful, that Seb. That's delightful. Over on the right hand side of the field. Back towards the middle now with Caesar. Then to SASA. Shifting back towards the right. Bumps off one, then brought down by Havard. 25 metres out. Right to Knight, then Caesar. Across to Charles. Good hands here. Barron in the corner. Good tackle. He shrugs one off. 2 metres short. Now with Charles. Caesar on the last. Kicks towards the back left. Martin's chasing, but Marshall is there. Collects it just in front of the try line. So Wigan under pressure. Kieran's moving. Room for Kieran to run. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Adam Kieran. Oh, that would have been a huge offload. Farrell with the ball up towards halfway. Well done, Adam Kieran. That's a great return. Great return. Now in centre field with Leeming. Up to halfway. Smith left to Wardle. Wade on his outside. Gets an offload back to Smith. Up towards Hull's 40. 2 more tackles to go. Can he get an offload? No, he can't. 2 more tackles to go. Havard. Now Ellis. Caught in a cul-de-sac. Wrapped up on the 30. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Last tackle for Wigan. Left to Smith. He'll kick this towards the back left. Barron underneath it. Under a bit of pressure. I think that's knocked on by Wardle, collected by Havard, whistles blown. That is going to be a mistake from Wigan. a bit of relief for FC. They'll play this on their own 10. Wigan need a well-disciplined set here. They need to be quick off the mark. Next carry from Martin. Makes a metre or two. Quite a bit of work to do. Knight. 15 metres out from the try line. Closing up towards the 20. 6 minutes gone. Jesus, says LG. Now with Ashworth over the 20. Straight into Nsemba. .25 metres out from their own line. SASA over the 30. Out the back to Charles. Awful kick. Absolutely shite. Straight into the hands of Field. Shrugs away from Litton. Wraps up just short of halfway. Marshall up towards the halfway line. Second tackle coming up. Good field position for Wigan here. Plenty of tackles to go. In good field position. Wade with a carry through the middle. I agree, Ryan. He's sharp on his feet. He's going to be sharp with his hands, though. He's now with Farrell down the right-hand side. Playing in the centres since Eckersley went off. Up towards the 30. 2 more tackles to go in this set. Just over 30 metres out, over on the right-hand side. Now back towards the middle with Adam Kieran. Cruz Leeming, looking to shift left. Now to Smith. They've got the space and numbers if they get an offload here. Wrong call. Should have kept shifting it. Last tackle, 7.5 minutes gone. Leeming. On his right to Smith. Belts this towards the back right. Marshall versus Martin. And Nsemba knocks it on. Just nothing going right for Wigan at the moment. Absolutely nothing. Barron with a great carry over the 40. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Up towards halfway. 6 again for Hull FC. On the halfway line. So they'll be in great territory. Lafash with a carry down the left-hand side. Now with Caesar. SASA. Straight into Leeming. Ellis and Havard to get him stopped on the 40. 8.5 minutes gone. Cust in centre field at dummy half. On his left now to Knight. Now Caesar. On the back to Hardacre. Then Litton. Just falls over, unfortunately. Just falls over. Martin on the third. On his right to Hardacre. Bit of room to run here for Zach Hardacre. Smashed into the ground by Mago and Nsemba. Plays this inside the red zone. 9 minutes gone in the second half. Cust is moving. Straight into Havard. Can he get a wrap onto the ball? Yes, he can. 11 metres out. Right to Caesar on the last. Kicks towards Wade. Wardle's there to help him, though. And he's tackled in goal. Well done, FC. Bloody hell. They're doing it. They are bloody doing it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. They're doing it. FC are doing it. I don't know if I'm the only one that's thinking this, but it feels like if Wigan just get that one, do the floodgates open then? Does that give them the confidence and the momentum to keep going? Or is it just going to be, okay, maybe they'll get 1 or 2, but Hull FC is still going to be fine? I don't know. We'll find out, folks. Stay tuned. 10 minutes gone. That is 50 minutes on the clock. Ashworth with a carry up towards the 30 for Hull. Charles, not sure what to do here. Up towards the 20. Just carries it himself. 15 metres out for the black and whites. Now in black and gold. SCSA, right to Caesar. Pops it up to Cartwright. Again on for a hat-trick. Cutting back towards the left. Cartwright still moving. Gets an offload for Charles. Wrapped up by Field. Maybe. Yes, he is. Hull FC, 5 or 6 metres out. Left of the sticks. Fourth tackle. Cust. On his right to SASA. Straight into Field. Still left of the sticks. A few metres out. Cust goes right to Hardacre. Kicks the ball through. Chases. Smith collects it in goal. Possibly a foot on the line. Tackled in goal anyway. Hull FC are doing a cracking job. An absolutely smashing job today. Hull FC fans very happy with the performance today. They've done an excellent job. What is going on? This is highly irregular. But they're doing it. They're making it happen. That's a nicely weighted kick from Hardacre there. Decent chase to put Smith under pressure, but teammates there to help him out. Make sure he stays in goal. It's great. Short dropout in the hands of Lafache. BBC finally got the crowd noise. Oh, get in. Look at him go. 14 metres out of Hull FC. We're going to have Laidlaw on the field. We're not seeing Hutchinson yet. Laidlaw will play for Cust left of the sticks, 5 metres out. Hardacre, right to Caesar, across to Rapida, trying to get around the outside of Wardle. Wrapped up, 14 metres out. Good tackle. Cartwright at dummy half. Now Charles. Hill is also on for Mago. 10 metres out. Cust, right at the sticks, goes left to Charles. Pops up to SASA. Look for an offload. Stop 5 metres out. 52.5 minutes on the clock. Last tackle. Cust. To Caesar. Chips the ball toward Wade and Wardle. Knocked backwards by FC. Knocked backwards by Wigan. Collected by Hill. Stopped inches in front of the try line. Wigan with a ton of work to do once again. Bloody hell. Wade with a carry. Shrugs off one. Bit of ground here for Wade. Lovely stuff. Quick play the ball for Smith. Now Marshall. Over the 20. Some good back-to-back carries there for Wigan. 53 minutes on the clock. Farrell with the next carry. Shifting back towards his left. Another great carry. Fourth tackle. Leeming. Left to Smith. Then to Field. Now Wardle. Not giving him much he can work with there. So now the last tackle plays it on halfway. Smith will kick the belly of the ball on the last. Could be a swirling ball here. It's going to bounce once. Pops up nicely enough for Martin. On his own 10. Oof. Big hit from Kieran. Just short of the 20. That's a massive hit. Litton. Hands it off to Barron. Up towards the 30 for FC. Litton will scoot from dummy half towards centre field. Wrapping it over the 40. 54 minutes on the clock over the right hand side of the field. Fourth tackle. Cust will just go himself, making an easy 10. Towards the halfway line with the last tackle coming up. Aiden waiting at dummy half. He's got Charles out the back. He's got Caesar out the back on his left as well, though. He goes to Caesar, kicks towards Wade. Wade collects on the full. On the 10. Recovers it up towards the 20. Makes sense. Just keep going to Wade. He's going to keep making mistakes. Keep going to Wade. Now with Farrell over the 30, straight into Lafache. Do you know what? There you go. Now with Junior and Semba. It's been very quiet today. It's not been great for Wigan overall, but Nsemba's been quite quiet. Shifting left now with Smith. Pops up to Field, then Wardle. That looks slightly forward to Wade, trying to get around the outside. He can support on the inside. Surely you got to give it. He doesn't give it, but he still walks in. Well done, Christian Wade. Well done. Doesn't make up for all the mistakes yet, but That's a good start. And that's a cracking try from Wade. Nicely done, sir. Well done. He had no intent to hand that off to Field on his inside. No intent. So I was getting a little bit worried then. I was getting worried, but he made it happen. So, fair enough. Fair enough. That was lovely. Very nicely done. Good hands. I still think it was forward from Wade. Wardle, sorry. Wade gets around the outside. Support on his inside from... Oh, it was Smith actually had support from. Puts the ball down. Well done, Christian Wade. Good stuff. Is this the momentum shift that Wigan needed? Possibly. And there's still plenty of time to go. Still plenty of time. There we go. 20 points to 4 with the kick to come. Hi, Joshua. Good to see you again, mate. Just beat Salford 1-0 as trained. Go on, Seb. Go on. Good try indeed, Paul. Lovely stuff. Splendid. The kick is good as well. That's excellent. Is it time to admit we've got a game, or do Wigan need to score at least one more? If Wigan score next and soon, I'll say we've got a game. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not entirely convinced by Wigan. Because this is like one of the only good things they've done. So I'm not ready to admit it's a game yet. You want to play trumpets, do you? Okay. .57 minutes and 18 seconds stopped on the clock. Jack Charles gets us back underway. Hull FC kicks a Wigan. Wardle underneath it, hands it off to Hill. He carries it straight up and is pushed back by a few defenders. Havard with the next carry. Now Leeming hands it off to Dupree, takes it over the 20. .25 out from their own line. Leeming goes right to Nsemba. Wraps up by Lafache over the 30. And a penalty for Wigan as well. They've not had many in this game, I don't think. They've not really had many. Well, there you go. Yeah, Aiden just with a bit of afters. Didn't need to do that. Fresh set for Wigan. 45 metres out. Shifting left. Now a Dupree takes it over the 40. 58.5 minutes on the clock. Great chance for Wigan here to respond again. As I said, if they score early and next, it could be game on. Field cutting back towards the middle. 25 metres out. Second tackle as well. Great chance for Wigan. Leeming just right at the sticks at the moment. On his left to Ellis. He'll take a carry straight up over the 20. Now 15 metres out. Make that maybe 14. In centre field, 59 minutes gone. Leeming on his right to Kieran. Either back to Smith. Launches it across to Marshall in the corner. Loses the ball. Collected by Lytton. Taken into touch, so knock on from Wigan. Can Wigan come back, lads? I think so. I think so. If Hull FC score next, I'm going to say no. If they score a try next, I'll say no. If it's just a try and they miss the kick, I'll say maybe. Because 3 tries and 3 kicks is doable. But if they get a try and a kick, it's back to a 4-score game again. And I don't think Wigan's got enough for that. Caesar will feed the ball into the scrum. And out the back to the right to Barron. Cust is off for Hutchinson. There we go. Hutchinson now on. Good luck, young man. Best of luck to you. Hutchinson under pressure immediately. Unfortunately, doesn't get anywhere. Strong hits. Very strong hits. Martin slow to get up. Hutchinson then on his right to Cartwright. This defensive line speed from Wigan is quality. Cartwright smashed into the ground. Oof. I'm liking this from Wigan. I'm liking this. Leeming, chasing. Hardacre under pressure, gets the kick away. That set from Wigan was excellent. Excellent. Beautiful defensive set. Oh dear. I missed that. Is it full time? It is not. "61 minutes and 13 seconds. Clock is stopped. We've got a player down. I think it's Field. The physio rushed onto the field like proper launched it. Excellent. Yes. I hope he's alright. Wigan's next 5, they've got Catalans at home, Warrington away, Hull Car at home, Wakefield at home, Catalans away. Expecting at least absolute minimum 3 wins in there, probably for Wigan in the next 5 at the absolute minimum. Logan Russell, have you played Rugby League 26 yet? I bought it on opening day. It didn't work because I'm on Xbox. I played the demo version. It was shocking. I refunded it. I got it back the other day. Played 1 game. Refunded it. Apparently since then, there have been some fixes. So I will likely buy it back in the next few days and then start streaming and making proper video content. So yes, I played it, but it did not feel fun to play. It's way too buggy, yeah. And the main issue, the most annoying thing for me was passes. I could kind of, for now, deal with everything else. But like, I'm pressing the bumpers and it's not passing. Now if I need to hold the bumpers, then I can try and get used to that mechanic. But it's always been just to tap the bumpers. Which sometimes it registered, sometimes it didn't. And my bumpers are working because I've tried it in other games as well. So I don't know what the situation is. It's real smooth now. I love the game. There was sometimes like I'm trying to move and turn with players. It's just a little bit slow on the turn. But I will likely get it very soon and actually start doing content because I don't want to be behind. I'd like Pro Team to be available as well. Well, the clock is still stopped at the moment. This is not looking good for Field. Oh, he's up. He's up. Sorry, folks, I didn't see that. Streaming the KR game? Yes, Logan. I will be. So that's a green card for J Field. Better than a HIA. I don't know what the injury was. I don't know if it was his head anyway, but it's better than a HIA. Because you're losing for 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes. A green card, yes, you're a man down, but it's only 2 minutes. So I think, and Wigan have the ball as well. I'm not going to lie, what is a green card? So, If a player goes down injured, and if the game is stopped because a player goes down injured, not from a foul, but they are capable of continuing, they have to sit out for 2 minutes. I think I've got that right. So they had to stop the game because Field went down, but because he was capable of continuing, and he didn't go down because of a foul, he was just injured. Because he was good to go, to keep going, he goes off for 2 minutes because he forced a stoppage of the game. I think is the best way to explain it. The AI always gives me a really good game. Well, I think that's something they need to fix. I think even Ross Simons has said they do kind of need to look at the analytics and possibly fix the AI. Hello, Dark Shadow. Welcome back. Just Hull and Wigan. No, I'll be doing Catalans and KR. It's after this. I'll be starting the stream in an hour and 15 minutes. 5:45 will be the next stream. Hardacre in possession now for Hull. True, Logan. It's now with Knight. Then to Caesar. Pops up to Cartwright on for a hat-trick. Just go yourself. Go yourself. Do it. Boo. Barron in the corner, though. Oh, that's good defence. That's cracking defence from Wigan. I don't know what Barron's angry about. They are going to check this one. Hang on. You're checking this one, but not the one from the start of the game? Which I still haven't seen a replay for, by the way. I'd be very surprised if he somehow got this down. Snuck it in somewhere. Well, that was quick. One look, and that's it. These decisions really confuse me sometimes. Yeah, I think... Like, he wanted to check that... The one from before, I just haven't seen a replay of it. Like... Surely it was worth a look, right? Surely? There's no try. 63 minutes on the clock. And that's going to be a 20-metre restart, 7 tackle set. So that's going to do wonders for Wigan's field position. O'Neill is also back on. He carries up towards the 40. Ellis, now Dupree. Up towards halfway. Great carry. O'Neill goes left to Ellis, then to Smith. They might have the numbers down the left, but they'll just pop it up to Havard. Quick play the ball for O'Neill. Now in centre field, up towards the 30. Great field position for Wigan. 2 more tackles to go. Mago wants to play at 9. Goes left to Smith. Switches back to Havard. Bumps off 1. Up towards the 20. Last tackle now for Wigan. 64 minutes on the clock. Now it's Smith. Kicks crossfield. Plenty of height on this one. And Semba's in the picture. Can't quite get a hold of it. He knocks on. Collected by Martin. And Hull FC 5 metres out from their own try line. Well, that's going to be a handover on the 10. Hull FC 15 metres out from their own try line. Almost 20 with Litton now playing the ball for Hutchinson, who hands it off to Rapiner. Hill has also come off for Wigan, and Mago is of course back on. So now with Aiden for Hull FC, taking it over the 30 with a strong carry. 3 defenders in the... Mago, Ellis and Havard in the tackle, but Aiden up towards the 40. That's a cracking carry. Hutchinson on his left to Knight, who I think has been brilliant today. He's now just short of the halfway line. Plays this for Hutchinson. On the 4th tackle now at the back left-hand side to Hardacre. Cuts back towards the middle. Stopped just inside Wigan territory. So we've got less than 15 minutes to go. The ball comes loose. I think he's just lost it. But it was already called held. So that's going to be a play the ball on the last. 65.5 minutes gone. Mago and Hardacre. None of you are going to do anything. None of you are going to do anything. Wade with another mistake. Jesus Christ. Rapiner with a try. Oh my God. I get he's new to the sport, but this is one of the basics, man. Come on. Seriously? I'm not mad about the fact that Hull FC's extended the lead, but come on. That's probably a try for Hull FC, but they are checking it. Live call of a try. Likely to be 26 because they'll get the conversion. Wade not ready for Rugby League. When he's actually caught the ball, when he has a hold of it, he can do some good stuff. Good stepping, he's lively. Looks active. But just, oh my God, he can't even catch the ball. He's looking at the chasers. I get he's probably not used to that as much, but you just got to catch the ball and take the hit, man. You've got to catch the ball and just take the hit. You can't keep doing that. You've gifted so many points for Hull because of mistakes. It's not just him, but he's got to clean that up. I understand this is a big transition for him. It's not good enough. This is a basic of the game. You've got to catch the ball and take the hit. Simple as that. If you're not willing to take the hit, you've got to piss off. Honestly. You cannot keep doing that. You just cannot keep doing that. (24-6) to Hull FC with a kick to come. I think if they get this kick, it's over with because Wigan have to score 4 times. If they don't get the kick, maybe. But yeah. You sound like an angry Wigan fan. I'm an angry Rugby League fan. That's what I am. It's basics. It doesn't matter who's playing. Basics piss me off. Charles been good with the boot today, and we shall relax. Can he convert though? Can he make it 26-6? I reckon if he gets this, I'm just calling it as game over. The kick is good. Calling it game over. Short kickoff. I think it's another knock-on from Wigan. Everything that Nsemba's trying in the air, every contest from Nsemba, he's knocked on. Every single one of them. 12 minutes to go. Hull FC on their own 40. Just less than 12 minutes to go. FC fans are now going to be real cocky, probably. Hardacre switches back to Lafache, cutting towards the right-hand side of the field. Lafache looking for an offload, doesn't quite get one. Even if he plays Union, he can still catch the ball in Union. He's had one of the worst performances I've seen. Yeah, it's been awful. It's been awful. It's not entirely his fault, by the way. Just be very clear. This loss is not all on him. Because Wigan as a team have not been good. But a lot of the field position that Hull FC have had A lot of the tries have been off the back of mistakes. That's an interview gone. He'll be back in Union in a few months. I'm not too bothered about an interview with Wade. He's only here for a few months, so, you know. Oh well. Penalty for Hull FC off the back of a high shot. So they are 25 metres out. With Laidlaw in centre field. Now with SASA. Now about 14 metres out, maybe 13, if you want to get specific. In centre field, right to Hardacre, then to Caesar. Space down the right side, maybe. Lytton up towards the 10 and over it. Hutchinson over on the right side of the field. On his left now to Charles, who's looked pretty comfortable today, I must admit. Aiding with a carry over the 10. Now about 6 metres out. 10 minutes to go. Maybe more points for Hull FC in this one. Maybe. SAS8 down the left edge. Brought down 5 metres out. Last tackle for Hull FC. Hutchinson. Looking to go left. He does. He's just going to carry the ball. Trying to pin back Wigan into the corners. So, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a smart move. Marshall dragged back onto the 10. He's got his calendar up just waiting to come back to Union. Yeah. Kick it to Wade. Yeah, yeah. Indeed. So now with Ellis. Then to Dupree over the 20. Do you know what? If Wigan score back-to-back, penalty for Wigan as well. If Wigan score back-to-back in the next 5 minutes, or the next 4 minutes, if Wigan can get to 18 points by the 75th minute, I'll say the game's on. Even though it's not. But I'll call it and say it's on. 71.5 minutes on the clock. Wigan would seriously love a sin bin, though, for Hull FC. Even then, I don't think they'll make the comeback happen. Dupree's not in a good way. Dingle, I already admitted it was game over. I already said that. O'Neill. With a carry straight into Hardacre. Shrugs him off, that's the one. There we go. Nailed it, first time. The game was on at kickoff, by the way, Seb. Space down the left-hand side. Bounces nicely for Wade. Over on the left. Steps past one. Spins. Shrugs off one. Bumps off another. Wardle. See, that's the thing. Wade can do good stuff. When he's got the ball, he can do good stuff. Wardle will play us a few metres short of the line over on the left-hand side. Wardle, not happy. Not happy. Wade, now with Leaming. Then to Ellis. Cross to Smith. Launched it over the top. It's a great ball. Marshall, with work to do in the corner, just has to cut back in. Farrell over on the right-hand side of the field, 9 metres out. Comes back towards the middle now with Cruz Leaming. I was going to say Ruse Leaming. Oh, Havard is in. Well done, Rob. Well done. Moron. That's a try for Wigan. I was actually going to say Reaming. Cruz Leaming. We got there in the end. Not yet. Not yet, Ramaman. One more in the next minute and a half. But that's 26-10. I might as well give the conversion because it's near the sticks, isn't it? So, but if they convert it, this is the score. If it goes to 26-12, that's the scoreline that I had for KR to beat Catalans. Game's a bit boring, I can't lie. It's not been great. It's not been great. That's a decent try. That's a decent looking try there for Wigan. It's had its moments. Certainly had its moments. I've got an hour until the next stream. Yeah, I'll have time to go to the shops and get some drinks in. I'll have time. Maybe some Magnums. Soleros. Oh, I've got Soleros in. Magnums. Oh, I love a Magnum. When it was like proper hot. Proper hot. A few days back, we got some Magnums in. Oh, they were good. They were so good. Right then, 26-12 it is. Back underway. Charles will kick towards the back right. Sure, Logan. I'm on it. I'm 100% replying to the Wigan full-time tweet with this. Christian Wade, what a player you guys have. I hope you can try keeping him. Best of luck not getting blocked, but go for it, Samrito. Go for it. But let's see what happens. Mago will get an offload on the 30. Smith has the ball in centre field. Now with Ellis shifting right to Farrell. Kieran was in the way there. Might have to surrender. He does. So I did say if they can score 2 by the 75th minute, it's 75th now, but if they score on the back end of this set, I'll just say it's game on. Even though it's still probably not, I'll just say it for the sake of it. 45 metres out. 2 more tackles to go for Wigan. Leeming. Shifting right. Now with Smith. Ensemba's an option. Pops up to Ensemba who's lost the ball. Ensemba's not had a good day at all today. Litton has the ball. Over the 40 inside Wigan territory. Ensemba's had a shocker today. Everything he's been involved in just hasn't gone right at all. "25 metres out of Hull FC. Can they hit 30? Aiden was at dummy half originally, but now it's Hutchinson. Short side right to Charles. Steps and steps again. Ooh. Well, kind of high for a second then. Unintentionally. But he's about 3 or 4 metres out. Plays this right at the sticks. So switch back to Aiden. Oh, that's close. I thought he got that. But he didn't. They shoot it right to Hardacre. Kicks the ball through. We've got a chase and a try. Hull FC. Oh my God. Fully earned, by the way. They're going to check this one. Fully earned. Hull FC, from start to finish, competed well through the middle. Great carries. Quick play the balls. Offloads. Post-contact meters. Move the ball cleanly. Completed sets. Kicked well. Chased well. Defended well. Everything from Hull FC. Clean. Professional. Executed well. Great effort from FC. Wigan haven't been great. They made a lot of mistakes. But everything that Hull FC could do well and control themselves, they've done really well. Fully earned from FC today. Really well done. Very clean, very professional. Very happy with that. So that's going to be 30. Likely to be 32 because it's close to the sticks. I'll wait on that one though. Pretty sure this is going to be a try. And it is a try. Hi Megan, good to see you. Good to see you. Get in, says Samarito. I like this video ref, he doesn't take his time. That's true. Very true. Comebacks on for Wigan. Just over 3 minutes to go. Who would have thunked it, eh? This would be my first incorrect game of the week. So yeah, 3 minutes to go. Who gets man of the match? Was Ashworth slightly off? I actually didn't see. I actually didn't see. I think options for man of the match would be... I think Knight is up there. I'll put a poll up, actually. Knight, Cartwright, Caesar, Hardacre. I'll put a poll up. That's my shortlist. So we had there you go. Votes on man of the match. I think that's a fair shortlist. 2 minutes to go. Hull FC in possession. Oh, it is 32-12. Sorry about that. Forgot to add that on. Good point from Briley. They've never looked in trouble. That's true. That is true. When it was 0-0, it looked, it looked fairly even, but lent towards Hull FC. They got the try, and then from then on, it just, I don't know, just kept rolling. Hull FC on their own 40. Hardacre will switch back to Lafache. .79 minutes on the clock, 1 minute to go. Caesar out the back will kick on the last. Bounce on the 10. Collected on the try line by Marshall. That's a great kick from Caesar. Marshall brought down just short of the 20. Hull FC repping that kinetic on their arses. Nice one, lads. Nice one. .30 seconds to go. Does Wigan want to do anything here? If Eckersley scored at the start, it would have been a completely different game. Maybe. Maybe. To be fair, they did lose Eckersley, so that they had to shift things up. Farrell played in the back line. Again, there's no Faramond. And there's no French, especially. Marshall. 5 seconds to go. It's with Ellis. Ellis will kick towards the back left with nobody really chasing. Wade is going to have a little bit of a jog down the touchline. Kicked into touch, and that's full time. Hull FC fully earned the victory. Well played to them. Wigan, slow, sluggish, a little bit clueless at times. I was going to say. So Wigan, slow, sluggish, a bit clueless at times. Lacked a bit of energy. Weren't really sure what they were doing. I understand there's, changes in the lineup, but yeah, they lost that battle up front. So even without key players, you focus on the basics. Winning the battle through the middle, getting to the end of your sets, but they lost the battle through the middle fairly easily, I would say. Won't beat the Aussies with Smith at 7. I think he'd be fine. I think Smith would be completely fine. Yeah, that was alright. I can imagine Finn. Surely not too shabby. Have a trumpet for Finn, shall we? Let's get a trumpet for Finn. There we go. There we go. Right, I've got plenty of time till the next one. Oh no, people are taking the piss on Twitter. Oh no. What a Wade to win, somebody said. Oh, God. I'd sooner play Sean Wayne on the Aunt's wings instead of Wade. Oh, dear. Nothing personal, lads, just business. Oh, my God. Wigan get battered everywhere they go. See you in an hour. Yeah, I'll see you at 5:45, folks. I'll be back for Catalans vs KR. Could do with a bit of a chill, actually. Just a bit of a chill. I'll go get a drink, or I'll have to go to the shops to get some drinks. Anyway, right. I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. It is, as always, greatly appreciated. Who won the poll? 13 votes. 54% say Caesar. Knight with 8%. I feel like that's harsh. I'll end that there. So that is the first game that I'm incorrect on this week, unfortunately. So if KR and Warrington win, then I got 5 out of 6, which is a massive improvement on the 2 out of 6 I got last week. Bye, love you too, Logan. Love you too. Thanks for stopping by. Hull FC move back into the top 6. Back into the top 6. So if Hull KR can win in an hour's time, they'll take a 4-point lead out the top. Right then. Thank you for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated. I will see you in 45 minutes for the Catalans Dragons versus Hull Kingston Rovers. I see you. Quickly before I go, though. I see you.